I said your name wrong. You see, I said I was never going to do that, and then I just did. And I'm also joined by the winner of the last game, Sandy. Congrats on your first win. Team's win.
Welcome to the booth, Sandy. And Nick, two out of 3 times isn't bad. That's respectable.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those like mispronunciations that's slightly more acceptable versus other mispronunciations of names that are just like, yo, like that's just so wrong.
I mean,
thankfully
67%. I mean, that's an NBA career.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. You really gassed me up.
Sharp shooting Nick Sperry.
Oh, that's me. That's what they call me. That is what they call me.
He sure knows how to keep them firing.
All right, guys. So we've got Faze in Snaggletooth, aka Joel. I put him as Joel Springle because he played as Joel Springle in Team USA. He wasn't using any sort of pseudonym, so he's been doxxed. Congrats on the doxing. Oh, the AT-AT lights went out. That's not good. I'll figure that one out later. But we've got Separatists and we've got Republic, and yet again we've got a little bit of a different kind of off-meta matchup as we are going for some bounties yet again with Axe on the right. There's a bounty for Axe, and then you've got a I think what's the bounty for Faze? I'm trying to remember what exactly.
I believe it was Hondo.
Oh yeah,
Hondo.
The Hondo play for Faze, which is a recurring. You can cash that one in multiple times. I'm gonna move my camera over. So I'm not blocking the overlay. Get myself over here. Flip myself around. There we go. All right, who wants to break down which list? I'll bow out to leave you two to do that. Who wants to do the Separatist list for the slice and dice?
The Republic.
You want to do Republic?
I'll take the Separatists, man.
All right, go ahead. Break down the Separatist list for us, Sandy, starting with Django.
So we're going to save the best for last. So we start off with Django Fett and the Fire Spray. We got Notorious on him, Savage Press just for a General Force crew. We got some Contraband Cybernetics, a Slave 1 title, and Boba Fett for the Gunner. We go to next a General Grievous, pretty common builds, Marksmanship, Shield Upgrade, Impervium Plating, and then we go to the Soulless one. Over to our right, we got Dirge with Proton Cannons, Contraband Cybernetics again. We got the Engine Upgrade, interesting choice, and of course the Xanadu Blood title. Then we go to the Kicker, the Bounty for this matchup. You have a Dingus Gunship, DGS 047 with Hondo for the crew slot, going for the Hondo Bounty.
Don't tell me the engine upgrade doesn't turn that linked action white.
No.
Okay, I don't understand at all.
There's a lot I don't understand about this man. I'm sure he's about to explain it to me in a very violent way.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, why don't you take us away here with the Republic list, Mr. Republic?
Sure thing. So Joel, aka Snaggletooth, is flying a 6-ship Republic list. Lots of SOC friends within the list, so all brothers.
Friends with benefits.
There you go.
So starting with Axe and the V-19 toward Starfighter, which comes with the standard loadout, has Deadeye Shot and Barrage Rockets, which can come in pretty clutch. And then has the Born for This ability, token sharing for certain. Up next is the Siege of Coruscant Wolf and the Arc 170. Comes loaded with Wolf Pack, so you can spend a friendly target lock from another ship with Born for This. So lots of options to snag target locks. Veteran Tail Gunner, so has the double tap, one out the front, one out the rear. And then a Q7 Astromech, which doesn't get used a whole lot, but stranger things have happened. Moving on, we've got Click with the Besh configuration, dedicated R3 Astromech and synchronized console. Click's ability negating those range bonuses at range 1 and 3, so really great piece for mitigating damage. Kickback of the Siege of Coruscant variety, also in the V-19 Torrent Starfighter, living at I-5. Comes standard loadout with Diamond Boron missiles, which depending on how his opponent places the ships, those Diamond Boron missiles are no joke. and then also standard with munitions failsafe. So if it doesn't hit, then you can just get that charge back. And the kickback is also really fantastic at sharing that evade token with his friend. Quality piece there. Up next, we've got the Siege of Coruscant Oddball and the Arc 170 Starfighter. Standard loadouts with Selfless, Veteran Tail Gunner, and R4P. So it's 2 charges to reduce the difficulty of any basic maneuver. And Oddball also, when performing either doing a red maneuver or a red action, can either grab a target lock or a friend can grab a target lock from an enemy ship at range 0 to 1, or any other friendly ship at range 0 to 3 can acquire a lock on that ship. And then rounding out the list is Contrail with the best configuration, Swarm Tactics, Synchronized Console, and Ion Bomb. So tossing some bombs in there, which is you can't go wrong with. I think one of the things that I
you
like
finally
about this
got it. Oh my gosh, I almost I thought I was afraid we'd miss the game covering this list, but so much to talk about.
3 I5s, which is that's a good amount there. So we'll see if that initiative, that high initiative across the list comes in handy, and especially with Contrail being able to swarm tactics another ship up to I5. I think that could be something to watch for.
Absolutely. I'm not sure who's I'm. Is that you, Steven, your computer? I'm hearing the TTS pinging sound, but like not from my computer. I don't know where that's coming from. Or is that?
That will probably be me.
Okay.
Well, let me turn my volume down on that.
No worries. All right, we are enlarging the dials. You know things are imminent when the dials get enlarged. Betting is open, everybody, so don't forget to get your bets in. Again, this is opening day for the 312 Team League. They head over to our standings updated after last game as captain of the course rough and irritating team, who's with us in the booth right now, took a 24-12 win in game 1. So they are at the top right now, although you will see that a couple of the logos are missing the Chicago and Deep Dish because I unplugged the other hard drive that has those logos on it. I just can't win. But anyways, those are the breakdowns. Just pretend that that's a Chicago dog on the left and pretend that that's a Deep Dish on the right, and we'll be happy. All right, we are about to get going. Who do you two think is going to take this game? I like my odds with the Republic right now.
I think my money is going to be on the Republic. There's not a lot of heavy damage dealing stuff on the CIS side, and the Republic has a lot of good counters to that with Born for this, click abilities. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Right now, looking at the board position, I would agree that the Republic has an advantage, but I do like how Grievous is set up, because he can kind of do a broad sweep and then be able to push the button and get some solid button pushing action going. So I think if there is a path to victory, I think it's going to be button pushing for our Separatists. But yeah, the Republic list, it's certainly a strong one. So we'll see how this pans out. But I think Republic has the advantage. But yeah, I do like where Grievous is at.
Yeah, talking a little underdog story here, potential for the Separatists if they can pull this one out. And we are underway. I'll start time on my end here. Boom. Scramble the transmissions. Captain off here. First games for these two teams for Slice and Dice on the left and the Seven Suns on the right. Online X-Wing just feels more fun when you have these kind of like cool formats, like team-based. Like the Draft League is the best example that Greg runs.
Oh, absolutely.
It's way more. I am less motivated to play casual pickup games on Tabletop Simulator these days. Just play so much in person, but I'm more motivated when there's all these other layers to it beyond just playing a casual game. It's nice.
I really like the team aspect as well. Like, it draws you closer to not only the people that you play against, but the people on your team as well. Helps with strategizing, really helps you grow as a player and as a person as well.
It's nice to have people to root for and have people root for you as well, especially when you. That's why it's so fun to have these games on stream. It's like people jump in and they're all like spamming the emotes for their teams, and they're just supporting each. Crispy and John were in watching your guys' game, you and Kat's game, and it's great. I also feel a lot of pressure on myself just because I'm like, all right, 3-2 crew needs to make the playoffs. But we'll see. We have a good team as well. Marcel and Daniel are not too shabby.
Oh, you guys are in for the money.
Yeah, we're
However,
we're
I
the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I would be a bit disappointed if you take your own crown.
I would hope that we make the playoffs and we're like the team that like everybody wants to lose, and then maybe like eventually like we lose championship game or something. I'd like to win. It's up to you all. We're gonna try to be the stoppers, the gatekeepers. But yes, it would be all the rigged stuff. It would be quite the scandal if we won the whole thing.
It's like, yep, the dice are slanted in your favor for all the matches.
Yeah. Well, when Steven, when you and I were playing, I typed in some code in TTS on the back end to make sure I rolled that.
Oh, that makes sense.
That full string into Hera there. Yeah. I was like, you know what? This isn't working. Turn on cheat mode.
Steven is beating me. I'm just gonna go.
Yet again, Steven is beating me.
You're losing. Have you considered not?
Well, we played a game, Sandy, where the best shots that we took were unmodded shots. We just like rolled natties, like one of those games.
Oh,
and then the defense dice were just all blanks. So you're like, oh well, that's gonna do it.
But I had both the boys they went down to one hole after getting shot by a couple of A-wings, like both of them in the span of like 10 minutes. I'm like, that's normal. Wild stuff. It totally happened. Not making this up. Ooh, stream sniping. Self-stream sniping. Co-commentary stream sniping. I hear myself. I did.
Oh, hello.
Looking where the pieces are at, I think we'll get a 3 bank from Grievous.
Grievous is always so fun. Such a good piece for streams.
Oh, for certain.
Absolutely. The fire sprays, you can never go wrong. Even though I was making that joke about Zam, just but at the same time, there's still any fire spray pilot. It's fun to get on stream. Boba, we used to oversaturate games on X-Wing streams, and so now we're clamoring to have games with him in it. That's why we added that bounty. He's still good, but man, scum list building is tough. It is rough. It is tough.
It's not an easy faction right now.
No, it's not. It's a faction that is so much better suited for like no scenario play. Like they're very much more of a 2.0 faction. They're so independent of each other. Not to say you can't win with scum, but it is the hardest.
Yeah, and even with that, they're having a lot of their tools taken away. A lot of them for no good reason. That said, I'm happy to have the Fangfires having the 3 points, not quite so shield upgrades. What are those called? Beskar platings.
Yeah, no, it's a solid piece. Whether it's the scum or a rebel Fang, I feel like that's those are your first 3 points that get added.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if I'm remembering correctly, the rogue has a hard 1.
It does, and that hard 1 was employed in this round.
All right, we're ready to go. It's round 2 coming up.
We got the Zam card.
Wanted to just give a shout out to 4 very special people to my heart. Is Desi was the first one to sign up for our Patreon. Thank you, Desi. We've also got Andrew Block, Velvet Buddha signing up. You've got Candyac Peter, thank you so much. And Matt March, thank you so much. So already a few people jumping on board. Really helps us a lot, tremendously. Super excited to be able to do a lot of cool things with the Patreon. Something we probably should have started doing maybe a year ago, but hold off. But it's interesting, you know, both Fly Better and GSP, through no fault of anyone, just have, you know, after so many years of doing it, have shifted away from doing tangible rewards for their Patreon. I know Fly Better's ended theirs. They didn't end it. They just stopped doing the quarterly rewards. But I think they're putting money in it, and using the money from Patreon to keep running their sites, like their podcast platforms. And I know GSP has moved to doing digital art only. So there's an opportunity for those of you that were signed up for GSP or Fly Better Patreons and enjoyed getting those, you know, quarterly goodies in the mail. We'll be doing that here. So it's cool.
So we've had a couple of objective claims, and
good. Our first claim of the day.
our first Hondo sighting had a jammed off a target lock on the rock and a focus to Zam.
Who doesn't love Hondo?
Oh, so it's Jim Westwell, not Tango.
I mean, I don't think Obi-Wan loved Hondo, but probably just about everybody else.
Oh, is it Zam? That's not what the overlay has. That's not what I was given. It totally is Zam.
Wow. Look at me remembering which fire spray is which. Totally a difference.
Well, when the overlay has it as the other pilot, I don't blame anybody for getting that wrong.
Well, no, it's not that. I was looking at the physical cards.
Oh yeah.
That's
good.
Yeah, that's Django.
I wasn't.
Totally
Let's
Django.
see. Zam with. Do I have all the upgrades correct? I could just change her name. She's 8 points, right?
Yeah.
The points are the same. Yep.
Okay, good. So then I'm just gonna rename to Zam Wessel.
So Dirge is gonna have a proton cannon shot into Wolf.
Let's see how many shields Django can get down first. Yeah, so it looks like, let's see, we have a lot of blue maneuvers. More like a 50-50 blue maneuver on the Republic side.
Looks like Kickback grabbed that third objective, so Joel's ahead in the objective race.
2-1 right now in favor of the Seven Suns. Joel's gonna try to roll those attack dice with more fire than the Seven Suns. Gonna try to integrate
got
that.
A swarm. Got a
That's
swarm.
what they are about.
Trail.
Am I the only one that's really not in love with where Grievous is right now?
I kind of like where Grievous is at.
For the objective play, it's good. Next turn looks good too, because
Yeah, certainly for that.
Yeah, but in terms of not shooting, yes.
Well, I'm not even just thinking of not shooting. He's got basically 2 places he can go. He can either bank right or bank left. If you bank left, I feel like that's a slightly better call, and he's still out of the action for a round. And he's going back into Stargate, some outmaneuver stuff into the axe, maybe the arcs. But arcs are kind of hard to outmaneuver with that rear arc.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a focus spend here. The shot was into Wolf. Born for this. Yeah, born for this. The faction that needs token sharing the least. Pretty good. Pretty good, as Dirge has a bullseye shot here. Dead to rights, proton cannon opportunity. Did we get a strain on Oddball yet? I don't think so, right? For Born for this?
No, not yet.
Nope.
Well, we'll wait until it matters.
Got all paint.
There you go.
Changes 1 to a crit. There it is.
And it's gonna be shields.
Well, I think the other pieces of, with Grievous, I mean, probably no one's gonna shoot at Grievous because, I mean, depending on how much damage is pushed through into, I'm gonna guess probably Zam. Yep, going into Dirge.
Okay. So we got a bit of the fear of the Zam retribution over here.
Where's the barrage rocket? No damage. Natural squiggles. The synergies with all the Born for the ships is
Lebo, thank you for the sub. Welcome. 12 months is a year. Happy New Year. 2 hits there. Get the
target
reroll.
lock.
Oddball.
Nope.
And Natty evades. Hello, Dirge. God, Seppi Dirge is just so good. Seppi Dirge. They should have just made Separatists and Scum Dirge the exact same. With, like, I can take the exact same thing.
We kind of like the idea, though, of them doing different stuff according to the
Me too.
faction.
But for the faction's needs, I think Scum Dirge's ability is just too bad.
Yeah, I feel like they should be switched.
Yeah, that's fair. I could see that. That's reasonable.
Wolf
That's a reasonable
reroll.
take.
Don't worry, we'll get no one here sometime for the bad ones.
No, we get some. Sometimes we get some spicy takes from Andrew Block. I always enjoy the Draft League general chat where it's just like some of the most ridiculous takes. That's a blank out here, so
Yep.
that's
Takes
2
2
on Zam.
or 1. Takes 1 with the reinforce.
That's right. We got to reinforce, and then you should be taking me to dinner or something will trigger now. One of those.
All right, so we've got you better mean business. So after you defend, you may spend 2 charges from Zam. If you do, perform a bonus attack against the attacker.
And it will be into Wolf, who has already taken shields. There's the card play. Always picked during the planning phase. Oh.
Notorious reroll.
Get 2.
You did do the Notorious, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was the reroll, the 2. Yeah,
I just don't see the strain out by the ship.
Yeah, we don't think the strains have been assigned at all. No strain. There should be a strain on Oddball as well.
The strain did go onto Wolf. Do you want me to hop over in the player room and let him know about the
Yeah, about board for this. That'd be great.
Yep, I'm on it.
Steven jumping in, telling his Team USA teammate, hey, you're cheating.
USA Republic player sure knows his Republic.
My allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate. That's always whenever you're told not to get political at Thanksgiving, at the dinner table, and then 3 drinks in. I mean, I am the Senate. Always.
Something dark side.
Something big dark.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
turned into politics about 5 minutes in.
Yeah. It's like, oh, where was Gondor when the Westfold fell, huh?
Right. It's like, pipe down, Palpatine. I will not. This is my stream now.
All right, so 2-1 for the Republic scenario points as we head into round 3, and we got the Clash of the Titans coming up now. Grievous, I expect to bank down towards the middle of the board. I don't know. Banking the other way just seems like he's buying himself an extra turn to be in a better flanking position, but I don't know if he can afford to do that. Now's the time for Grievous to get into the engagement, I think. Oh,
Well, I think it's definitely one of those things where, I mean, if Wolf goes down, which is definitely possible because Wolf is on
They're already
4
on
hull.
4, yeah.
I mean, and like none of, I mean, yeah, right now, like I mean, none of the separatist ships are in a bad spot, health wise, because Dirge is like, I'm just gonna roll all evades. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see as to how this pans out. I'm excited for it.
So a really subtle thing that I'm noticing here is that I can kind of tell that Faze over here is using a top-down view in his camera. That's because if you go over by his cards, like most of them are floating, and he hasn't noticed yet.
That's unique. He doesn't seem phased by anything.
No, he's not.
No,
I mean, although I typically most of the time when I'm playing online, I usually do the top-down approach.
Oh, really?
yeah, it's a good one. It really helps you see the cards better.
Yeah, it's really only if I'm.
I play games from the bottom up, from under the table, looking up into it.
I play games from over on the couch and tell someone else to do it.
Yeah. I play games blindfolded over on the couch in another building and tell someone else to do it. No, if you
I
can
don't
that.
play games.
Yeah. I stopped playing games many moons ago, 7 suns ago.
Yo, whipper slippers!
Here is our matchup. It is the Slice and Dice versus 7 Suns, Captain versus Captain.
So, I would imagine probably.
What do you think Zam's
Probably
doing, Steven? Because Zam's stressed, so it's not great. It was
Right.
like a hard turn would have been nice, but
I mean,
this Wolf is gonna do what, like a 2 or 3 straight, right?
yeah, I think Wolf will probably, yeah, exactly right on that. So maybe a 3 straight with Zam.
Yeah, I'm not loving this position for Zam.
Yeah.
Because sure, she can dish out the strain, but that's one round in which she's not scaring anyone by shooting or with the fear of shooting back.
Right. So
That said, it's not
Faze
like
is
the
first player.
Republic has a lot of very scary guns here.
Yeah, because it's probably, I would guess it's probably like a 1 bank with oddball, probably a 2 straight with kickback, click, probably like a 2 bank, and then
It's Roomba time. My friends, who wants a little coordinate?
You know, I think Click might actually go 5 straight here. Start going for the objective, annoying Grievous a little.
Man, Republic lists are the best thing about Republic lists is that they are so good at scenarios.
Oh, you guys catch what just happened? We
got
had a Dingus
Coordinate.
Hondo coordinate for the boost into Grievous.
Yep, sets up a potential
I like that.
barrel roll
So-
link or just a bank focus it there. We'll see what Grievous ends up doing. And wow, that 3 straight talked about definitely blocked now. Giving room, I'd imagine, for Wolf the leapfrog. There it is, Grievous. Probably just sits there with the Foki. No outmaneuver on this guy. Thankfully, that wasn't one of those tweaks they made what seems like 7 suns ago. Many moons ago.
although having the being able to take a shield upgrade, I mean,
Yeah.
feels like going after Grievous is all kinds of, it feels bad. It's like, oh, did I get it? Nope, I did not. Oh, the Click's gonna have. Let's see, Click is moving any target locks around.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do Grievous now, as opposed to just slapping out Maneuver, Impervium, and Solus one on him. I like it more.
Oh, okay. Grievous says, thank you very much for the rerolls. Dirge banks down. Can't tell at that angle if Dirge is in the front arc of Wolf or not. I don't think so.
Looks like he's out from where I'm at. Yeah, no, Dirge is out.
Okay,
Right.
Wolf just the focus. Okay.
There it is. There is the bumpy bump. Probably red focus time. Hey, range 0 into a 1 agility ship, though, not bad. You could still take out, you could still initiative kill. Actually, no, you can't initiative kill Grievous. They're both I-Force, but still, we'll see. That will clear the strain. Can take that red focus. Dirge blocking up. Oddball.
We'll be able to grab a target lock if he remembers.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Steven. Calling it. So can give it to a friendly or a friendly, including himself at range 0 to 1, correct?
So yeah, the way that it works is that it's a target. The ship that the lock is going to be acquired onto has to be 0 to 1 of oddball.
Okay, but it could be 1 to 3 to give it to somebody.
But one,
0 to
it's
3.
0 to 3.
0 to 3.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Pretty good.
So I think we're probably going to see some diamond boron missiles in there.
Yep, as that lock goes over to kick back. He's just kicking back, chilling.
Kick back, relax. Oh my god, that's awful.
I like that. That's good though. If it's awful, it's good. In my
It
book.
wasn't intended, but okay. I'll take it. I don't know if I want to take it, but I'll take it.
But you'll take it. You have to take it. You must take it.
All right, so swarming.
I'm okay with taking it.
Swarming acts up to 5, and going into kickback. So 2v2. Probably going to hold on to that focus. I've spent it. Going for violence.
No. Yeah, not a lot of
This is
violence
good.
there.
Whoa.
That was a rated G shot.
Yeah, so the one danger I would say is like if you take the range 0, is if you roll a crit, then oddball is going to be able to soak that up.
Gonna
So
go for
taking-
it though, Steven.
Gonna go for it.
So here's Zam saying, hey, you should thank me yet again. Oh,
Just one.
this one gets
Got the
it
blank out
through.
the.
Wolf down to 3. Grievous. There's a chance to finish off Wolf coming up in a moment.
Tried for dedicated. Didn't get it. Bends the focus.
Ooh.
And Faze's green dice continue to be hot fire.
That's a shield on Zam.
Just one.
2 shields remaining is what I have.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dun.
Da, 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 da. I assume that's the free target lock one. So we already got a bonus.
Yeah, recover one, get a lock.
Yep.
Hi, Axe. How long would you like to live?
And my axe. Well, Mr. Axe body spray does have 6 hull. He has that built-in hull upgrade, so a little harder to kill. Here we go. Another shot into Zam Wessel. This one from Clint.
Contrail.
Right? Is it Contra? Oh, it's Contrail.
Contrail, yep. Bends the bash.
Clicks at the top.
And
Zam! Just takes 1.
Flag Zam is starting to burn.
Zam, what's up?
What's up?
That was pretty good. I wish I had that energy right now. I'm still feel kind of dead inside from last night. What's up? All right. Next shot here.
Launching some Diamond Born.
Oh.
Whoa, for hit a crit. Bringing the pain.
Whoa, ho, ho. Whoa there, cowboy. And that's all going through. Oh, it has the focus. There is a focus there.
There's a focus. Yep.
That's the last shield. Well, how about Zam Wessel and her green dice this round? I mean, even last round too. That was only one shot going through, but
see if we're gonna spend for the Diamond Boron ability. Yeah, so lots of friends.
Vessel? More like Zam Vessel for self-destruction.
oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about, baby.
Get it?
So getting some Diamond Boron rolls. So we got Joel rolled a crit. So apparently the yellow dice does not carry over to the green dice or the white. They're all just rolling all kinds of pain.
So who's taking this damage? The first roll.
So this is from the Diamond Boron. So I think it's
Right.
every ship. Was it range 0 to 1?
I think Zam takes a crit. And then Dirge, Grievous took a shield already. Man. Ouch time. Grievous loses the shield upgrade on a Diamond Boron.
And then rolling for Wolf. Wolf takes crit. Yep. Oh, it's a fuel leak.
Oh. Well, that. Grievous just needs to get 3 hits and Wolf will die now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a damage on Axe as well, I think, right?
Well, we also have the concern for Wolf that is kind of a dead crit, because if you do get a crit with the Grievous shot into Wolf, then you're just going to take it on the oddball.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep.
Okay, so Axe did not take a damage. What was the crit on Zam? A wounded pilot. Okay. Wounded.
And yeah, we still have oddball left to shoot. There it is. In arc is range 2. So just the 3 dice.
Just the 3, it says. Just the 3.
Oh no!
Spoke too soon on those great green dice.
I mean, if it wasn't for those earlier great green dice, then Zam would already be very dead. But Wolf. All right.
Well, I'm
so...
not worried about already. I'm worried about the future right now.
Oh, it looks like Wolf has a strain. All right, so range 2. So it's 3v none.
Oh, that was a notorious strain.
3v nada. Grievous ability.
There's a crit you don't want to see.
No!
Oh man, that sucks. Just one.
If he remembers. He didn't.
No.
Oh no, Joel forgot Selfless.
What was that?
Oh, that
was it a
is
direct?
massive.
Oh my god, that is huge. Wow. Forgetting Selfless leads to a dead buddy. Down goes Wolf. 4 points headed over to Faze here as it's 5-2. That clearly will leave Joel a little phased.
Well, I don't know what he's got in his tooth right now, but I'm not sure if it's Snaggle.
May not be a snaggled tooth.
You hit.
Snaggletooth is getting swindle-toothed.
Is
This
that a
is Zam.
dead?
I don't. Zam's on 3. I have. Did Zam take even more damage? I missed.
Yep.
Oh, no, Zam is
Zam's
dead.
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 Zam's
What
dead.
was the shot before that dealt a few damage? Besides the boron. Oh, it might have been the diamond boron.
Was the diamond boron?
Thought I put that in there. So that's welp. You'll gladly trade
That's
Wolf for
not-
Sam Wessel if I were.
Both sides losing their heaviest hitter here. I feel like this is definitely an advantage to the Republic, but I don't feel like that necessarily puts Faze out of it. We've seen Grievous do work before.
Grievous certainly can do some work. Is going to have to do a lot of it. Grab a broom and a mop, Grievous. It's time to start working overtime, cleaning up these messes.
Yeah, because he's got like Grievous as the main ship to actually push out the damage here. Dirge can sometimes do stuff, and then we have Dingus there to help.
Yeah, but
So-
it's just with the scenario points too. Like all of this just favors Joel, right? You can easily get.
Yeah,
three
no,
with them.
I'm not optimistic. That doesn't mean that I don't have hope for him.
You're a hopeful one. You're an upgrade that allows you to focus or boost.
I'm a
After
1
ship
point
tier to 3
disappointing
dice.
upgrade.
Yeah,
Take
seriously,
Fanatical.
It's so bad. The fact that it's an action too is like, ugh, I'm stressed. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, if I have like 1 point left
DGS
over.
Dingus getting and not gonna get anything through.
Yeah.
Moving the lock over, I assume that's the ability of DGS 047.
That is indeed what Dingus do.
All right, round 4 coming up here. I believe that top point is still Faze, so 6-12. The Seven Suns captain taking a 6-point lead here midway through this game. Still some time left, 40 minutes, plenty of time. This game, I wouldn't be, if this game ends in the next 20 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised just at the pace of things with scenario points.
He's looking at the board, so for Joel, I think probably a 3 straight with Click. And then Click would be in a position to snag that objective. And then probably just... Yeah, I would probably put Focus Fire on the HMP.
Yeah, the HMP feels like the next link to go here.
And then I would anticipate probably a K-turn from Dirge.
Hope everybody is tuned in tonight, has enjoyed the games. The 312 Team League inaugural season on New Year's Day, opening day, all that good stuff. Appreciate you, Steven and Sandy, for being here to do commentary, and thank you to everyone watching. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, Nick. This has been great. Two quality matches so far.
Indeed.
Happy
Yeah,
to be a good
you love to see
commentary
it.
and the victim.
Say that again.
Happy to be commentary and the victim.
And the victim. Yeah, Victor, victim. Yeah, you call yourself a victim, not a victim. Yeah, first round game, 22-21 win.
12.
No, sorry, I'm reading. Pete Gambler Tuba Rose is report.
Oh, nice.
Match just came in. He won by 1 point, 22-21,
Wowzers.
as the Bad Batch takes a win, their first win over the Rule
We
of
are in for a
Threes.
good
Matt
season.
McGowan. Yeah, this is going to be a good season. Certainly better than the first report concede that we got to start the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, for those that are, I'm gonna post this in Discord, so if you no big deal. But I want to clarify for the team league folks that are here watching, including you, Sandy, that the Roll Better page is purely for matchups for me, in my eyes only. The tracker, the spreadsheet, is what we will be using to track wins and mission points. So I'm gonna rectify what I said earlier with, if your team wins 2 games, the third win is a blowout, all the mission points are gonna be awarded as normal. Like, if you win, like Crispy asked, if your third game is a loss by like 20-0, you're not gonna get 21 points for your team, even if you won the series. The team that got 0 points. So it just makes more sense that way.
All right.
So yeah, Roll Better is just for me to randomly do pairings with, like, it's cross divisional, these matchups. So
Yeah, which team's facing which team?
yeah, but it's not, y'all don't have to worry about how I enter the scores in. It's gonna be whatever you report is what gets added up to everyone's totals. So
yeah.
Get all 3 objectives, but I sniped Poe to force an extra turn and blocked Zori in the last turn to preserve the second objective. That's wild. I would have been hollering for sure. We had that on. Well, next time, maybe next week, we can get you on stream. I will be out for a weekend for LVO, but that's not for a couple of weeks. So not till the 18th, technically. So the other benefit for me, selfishly, for running this league is that it will be less difficult to get people to play on stream.
I mean, that's why Draft League was started.
Yeah, good stuff.
The
Heading into what,
players for their
season 6? Is that coming up?
Draft League Season 5 is the next one.
Oh, okay, season 5. What were you gonna say?
It looks like the players are missing the scores from their round 3. Leaves with the objective points.
Yeah, they forgot. So it should be 1 more for Faze and 2 for Joel.
Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
if
Yep.
somebody can add those up if you want in there. You can go in and add them.
I will. Do you want me to let them know about the score update?
You can just add, just go into there. They did it. It's there. Somebody did it. You're good.
No, I just did. I just want to let them know so that they're not confused by the score.
Oh yeah, you can do that. No worries.
All right.
Thanks.
Hop in. I'll be right back.
That was fast.
Have some lickety split quick.
All right, so we got. I think it was another coordinate there from DGS. Looks like a focus to Grievous, and now we're getting a linked evade, barrel roll evade here for Axe.
What that reads to me is that Grievous is going to do a sloop here. Or that. Okay, interesting. And there goes your objective point. We got dire straits for Faze over here.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this game could end soon. Get up to 15. Grievous clears that maneuver, or no?
I mean, contraband claim might be your best option. And yeah, that's what we get.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. Hello, Nick. On the other side.
Yes, greetings, other Nick.
Oh, Nick on the other side. Hello from the other side.
Hello from the other side.
Remember when that was all over the place? That was quite the banger. Little Adele.
Oh, snagging that red barrel and grabbing a target lock.
Nasty boy. Nasty thing to
Here's
do,
the
Joel.
question. Here's a real question. Did kickback stay in range of the objective?
Are the torrents good now? The torrents are good
No.
enough to play. Yes. I wouldn't say they're good on their own though. It's what they can do with Born for this and in the archetypes that we see Republic players use right now that makes them good. Axe is sneaky good because of those barrage rockets. I played against Axe one time and he was really good with his barrage rockets because he can just bump into enemies and take his red focus fire barrage rockets. That's why I like Tomax, build your own Tomax because of that. But what Kickback is the only one in this list that can evade, and you can still share the evades with Born for this. Which is what makes him very valuable. He's got the I-5 diamond borons. He's very flexible for so cheap. He has the extra health. Yeah, certainly really great part of this list.
Another really underestimated part about Axe is that it's a Deadeye shot. Played a game against someone running kind of a similar list to Joel here, but with 3 arcs, Kickback, and the Axe, as well as I think it was Boost. And a Deadeye shot revealed a hull breach on my Bodica, which led to the Bodica dying from the crits. Brutal.
Yeah, I know Andrew Oler had both Axe and Kickback in his XCC list, and that was like nasty list.
Nasty.
I talked to him about it in that I believe he got the idea from Jorge Castaneda doing the same exact list.
Nice.
All right, we've got to step away for 1 minute.
No worries. We got the Born for this evade being used, so no damage into Oddball. That natty shot from Dirge. I don't know. Does Dirge have a strike? He does. It's just hiding. Okay, now it's time for Oddball to shoot. He's got DGS at range 1. I think does he have DGS locked right now? I don't think so, right? No, he has a lock.
No, I think the lock went to Kickback.
Got it.
All right, I have returned.
Hello, welcome
So
back.
hit
Okay.
crit.
Couple shields on DGS, or has DGS somehow taken more damage? I
Nope,
missed it.
that's first damage into
First
into
catch of the
DGS.
day.
So 1 shield left. Contrail is up.
Target lock spend for only 1 on Dingus. Can we get the guaranteed TTS evade here?
Tyranny of 1 agility.
Tyranny of 1 agility about to kick in? Question mark. We're Joel's kind of frantically looking around for something. I'm not sure what he's spending. He's spending a result, or I'm confused.
He's looking for intensity, and all he's finding is a 6-point lead.
He rolled. Did he roll too many dice? I don't know what that was about. Anyways, this is another diamond boron missile shot here from Kickback. That's 3 hits. That's 3 hits going into Dingus.
Tyranny of 1 agility, going the wrong way.
Or 2 hits? No, he spent. I think he spent thinking he had a focus. He didn't, so it's 2 hits.
And now we are Diamond Boroning again.
Does he have enough charges to do that? Isn't it 3 charges?
I mean, he can do the shot. He can't do the extra splash damage around it.
Yeah. I was gonna say that he did the shot. So I'm
that's right.
Steve. Yeah. I thought Steven, you meant that he was having him roll dice again all over the place, which I think DGS is too low initiative to do that anyways. Even if he could, it has to be same initiative or lower.
Some agility or lower, yeah.
Oh, agility, not initiative. So then, yeah.
Initiative would be kind of ridiculous.
I don't know. You'd be. I mean, like how the diamond boron's like pretty often. I feel like, especially when we're shooting at a 3 agility ship. Like everybody's rolling. 3 agility is pretty popular right now.
Yeah, but then you also have to hit a 3 agility ship.
True. Well, 3 agility. What's it's so easy to hit 3 agility ships sometimes. You know. Well, when I'm playing 3 agility ships, at least.
Yeah, no, it's easy to hit my ships, but never my opponents.
Mm-hmm. That's always how it works. Grievous,
Versus
though,
law.
with a nice spanker of a shot here into Oddball range 1. So Oddball starts taking some shields. He's got that shield upgrade left, just that one last shield.
Range 1. Hit crit. Oh, that poor little droid.
Yeah, DGS taking lots of damage. Need some Flex Seal tape for that ship. Blue stabilizer.
Wherever shall he go but straight? Okay, so it looks like the 3 straight goes past the rock. Question is, does it stay in range of that objective to take the objective? And also, do you want to take that objective?
All right. Sorry, folks, that an OBS crash. We're back. Didn't miss much. I think we missed maybe 1 dice roll. So I don't know how much. I think it was a DGS shot into Oddball, I think. Or maybe we haven't had that yet. I don't recall.
Yeah, TGS shot to oddball and did nothing.
That is rough.
Is there any world in which oddball does not just dial into too hard here? Clear the stress of the R4P.
I mean, I don't see. You could just go straight, but yeah, that's too hard. Why not?
Yeah, I feel like you want to put the pressure on Dingus here. Because if you get Dingus, that's the one for you. And we're back.
And we're back. So the reason why the scores were weird is because we added the points from the last turn when they didn't claim objectives. And that would have happened this turn. So that's why it looks all weird and wonky.
Okay, so
This is the correct score.
it's a correct score, but then what happened with Faze turning around and claiming it didn't happen?
He did not.
Oh, okay.
So did he decide not to do the contraband? Yeah, no, the contraband charge. No, it's not there. That's. Huh. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, when I asked him if he had gotten any points, he said no.
All right, so
So what
15
did
to
he
6
use
then.
the contraband?
Maybe for focus?
Okay.
And
Back to Joel on the road roll.
we're around 5.
Correct.
Yes. Pardon me, guys. I'm ordering food real quick.
Who's that ion bomb catching?
Me, I mean, potentially Dirge.
Yeah, I feel like Dirge is gonna do the one bank though. And if Dirge does reposition, it's probably gonna be the barrel roll.
I think this might be one of those instances where it's just drop it because you can. And if it's in a good spot, then great. And if not, then
Well, yeah, there's the idea of that. But if you drop it and it hits your friends, then that's not necessarily beneficial for you. Not a whole lot. I think there is going to be a hit of Joel's list. Sorry, a whole lot's going to be a hit of Faze's list, especially when Joel has a lot more ships than Faze in that area right now.
if I were to guess, I mean, Oddball's probably doing an R4P 2-turn.
That's what I said. Yeah, you got to go for the finish on Dingus over here. Okay.
Right.
Yep. Friendly bump.
Order Dave's Hot Chicken. Never tried it. Always wanted to. My company gave me a Grubhub gift card, so I was like, I'll just use it now. I am hungry.
Fill that belly.
Fill that belly.
So if you're Faze, how do you stay in this?
I mean, I feel like you have to get Oddball off the table. But I mean, that's the hard part with this type of a Republic list is that, I mean, being able to take a ship off of the table is just it takes a lot of work. And they just
Yeah, it's definitely. It's a lot of work and it feels inconsequential sometimes.
No, for certain. I mean, the one list archetype that really does well against these beefy Republic lists are your 5-ship resistance with Zori with Plasma Torp, and then just lining up a bunch of heavy laser cannon shots, which is not all that hard to do. I know I had a match against Maui in the group stage for XTC, and I think turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, he took an arc off each turn. It was super, super impressive, and it's just, yeah, it's one of those things where between just rolling a high amount of red dice and all their passive mods, like if they're rolling fire, then they can really do a lot of damage.
What's that noise? Sorry. It sounds like something's rubbing up against your mic. Is it your microphone?
It might be.
Okay. That was just weird. I haven't heard it all night till like now. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No worries.
I think
but yeah, definitely one of those things where like outside of resistance is like this Republic archetype is just it's really strong against a lot of lists.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with the Born for this token sharing, it's just it makes it like,
yeah, you gotta hope that your opponent's rolling blanks when they have Born for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a whole nother level of monster.
It's definitely the one thing I'm really anxious to see get shaken up. Like, I know that the Han meta is really strong, but playing like 4 or 5 rounds against these Republic lists is just the most draining thing ever. It's just so hard. DGS takes another, but still alive on 1, or was that enough to do it? That is enough. So DGS, RIP, my friend, gets Joel up to 18, which I think that just seals the game, right? That center point, unless Faze grabbed the center, but I don't think that happened.
Further more about this Republic list, like it's really hard to deal with just how much raw numbers and stats it has.
Yep.
But you do have the one advantage that is kind of predictable on where it's going to be.
Yeah. And I also think that maybe some people aren't playing it as much right now, or at least a 3 Arc 170 version, just because they're kind of tired of it. Like, just playing it is not, I think it's as much to play against as it is to play several rounds with, you know. So it's like 20-7 is the final score here after 5 rounds. Captain of the Seven Sons, Joel Springle, Mr. Snaggletooth, takes the win. 20-7. Pay out the bets. We didn't get much betting that game. Okay. All right, everybody. Any last words, Steven and Sandy, before we sign off tonight for opening day? Successful opening day.
I mean, a lot of fun to watch both matches. Sandy, great job on your match to put your team ahead 1-0. Yeah, can't wait to see how this unfolds. But I think the Team X-wing is I would argue is the best X-wing, and I think with the bounties and some of the other components that you built in, Nick, this is gonna be a blast. I think for both the players and the watchers.
Thank you. Well, you're always welcome to join us commentary, Steven, when you're able to, leading up to before your big move. I know that's coming up soon. But speaking of moving, we're planning on doing another in-person X-Wing event at Grognard's store in the suburbs of the Chicagoland area on the 14th, Steven, right? January 14th, I think.
That's correct. Yep. Yeah, Sunday, January 14th.
On January 14th.
You will find me there.
Yeah. I was looking forward to that. Everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. These videos will hit our patrons first, and then they'll be put on YouTube a few days later. So thank you to those who have signed up for our Patreon. Consider checking out, supporting us there if you can. But nonetheless, we always love having you. Thank you so much. Happy 2024. Happy New Year one last time. Happy New Year, and we will see you all very soon. Have a great week ahead. Be safe, have fun, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, which would be a lot.